Hello friends, welcome here. This is the Shubham Sapkal. As I tell you at the last video, I am coming with the part 2 of the video of concept top hacking commands used by the hackers with the details explanation and the practical demo. And in this video again I tell you for execute these commands you have to enable your net BIOS of the system. Without of this, you can't execute these commands. If you are the first on this channel and you don't know how to enable the net BIOS, check the part 1 of this video. The link is given in description. So without any delay, let's start our part 2 of video concept of top hacking commands used by hackers. So watch the full video without an skip for the better understanding. So friends, as we know how to open the command prompt, okay, so please open your command prompt for this. Press Windows plus R key for open the run software. So type here cmd and press enter. You can see our command prompt is open. Okay, so type here color A, color color A, then press enter. You can see our font color is changed. So friends, our first command is ipconfig. This command will show you a lot of useful things like your IP, gateway, DNS in use, etc. This command will give you all that info, but for all networks you might have it. So let's try it. So for this type you have to type ipconfig. So let's see how to do it. Type ipconfig and press enter. You can see our here you can see our Ethernet adapter Ethernet. Okay, then this is a media stat, then this is the wireless LAN adapter. The name of our wireless LAN adapter is the unknown hacking connection. Version 2.8.0 is a Tor IP. Then our next media stat is disconnected. You can see we are not connected to the internet here, you can see. Okay, then this is a wireless LAN adapter of local area connection too, and this media is also disconnected. This is our Windows IP configuration, and our next code is the IP config for all. This also in the case you have dynamic IP and want to change, then you have to type ipconfig renew. Okay, so first of all we try ipconfig all. Okay, ipconfig space all and press enter. You can see our media, it show our media is disconnected, connection of specific DNS. Description is our Realtek PCI GBE family controller. Then this is our physical address, that is a 4C CC 6A659714. This is our DHCP enable, yes. Auto configuration is enabled, that is also as. Okay, so I maximize this so you can see clearly, so you can see this. Okay, this is our all IP configuration, that is we type IP configuration all. This is the host name SAP, this is the primary DNS suffix, this is a non-type, this is a node type, that is hybrid, this is the IP routing, that is not enabled, that is a once proxy is enabled. No, this you can see our IP is not enabled. Okay, this you can see this is our all data related to the IP address. So for this you have to type ipconfig all. And our next is, if you want to search your dynamic IP and you want to change it, then you have to type ip config release. So let's try how it can be. Okay, so first we have to type ip config release. This will release your ip. Okay, I type that ip config, then the slash, then release, release. Okay, then press enter. You can see this is our ip config release. This is the error. You can see unrecognized and incomplete command line. This is our sage, this is our adapter, this is our options. Okay, and this is our ip config. If you want to learn more about the ip config command, if you want to learn more, so you can use this. You can use this for if you want to see your detailed information. You can type the ip config all. If you want to renew your all adapter, so you want to type ip config renew, that I say first. If you want to renew your any connection that it has a name starting with el, so you have to type ip config renew el, this star ip config release star con star. This will release the all matching connection, like wire ethernet connection 1 or ethernet connection 2. Then this is a ip config all slash all compartment. This is show you the information about the all compartments. ip config slash all compartment slash all. This show you the detailed information about the all compartment. Let's see this command. Okay, so you have to type ip config slash all compartments compartments slash all. Okay, this is our network. This is our compartment 1, that is active. You can see this is active, and you can see this is my pc profile. My host name is SAP. Primary DNS suffix not mentioned. Not type is hybrid. Media stack media is disconnected. You can see physical address. You can see this physical address. Description Realtek PC IEGB family controller media store. This is the all information about your IP. Okay friends, so let's go towards our next code, that is a netsat. This command will show you the connected stats. Okay, so how we can execute this command? Okay, so for execute this command, you have to type only netsat. Okay, NETSTAT, netstat. Okay, you can see our active connection. Proto local address is the foreign address, and stat. Okay, or you can use the netstat -a. This command will show you the all listing ports and the connection with the DNS name. Okay, so let's try this also. So you have to type first netstat -a, then enter. You can see this is our proto. TCP is our proto, and here you can see, from here you can see the UDP, and this is our local address, and this is our foreign address, that is a SAP :0, and our status listening. And here you can see a TCP SAP 4947 is established. This show you the stat of your all ports and the components connected with the DNS names. Okay, so you can also try out your netsat -7. This will show you all open connection with your IP address. So let's try it also. So you have to type first netsat -n. Okay, netstat -n. Okay, then You can see this is our two connection that are established. You can see here they are the 4916 these are the our established, these are our established IP addresses. And our next netsat code is netsat -an. This will show you a combine both of the above. If you want to combine show, so you this is our combine show. In this code you can see this data also and this data also. Okay, so for that, how to execute this? So you have to type only netsat -a and n, netstat -a and n. Okay, you can see this is our combined data. How we can call you this establish? This is our establish, this is our -n section, netstat -1 section. You can see here is a combine. Then this is our listing, this is our listing here, and you can see this is also mentioned here. You can see this listing also mentioned here. Okay, then net view, there is a net view and your IP address, computer name or your computer name. If you have typed net view or you are in front of net view, you have to type your IP address or your computer name. What we can do from it? We will list the available sharing folders on the target box. So let's try it also. So you have to type net VIE w. Then if you know your IP address, then type your IP address. If you don't have your IP address, then type your computer name. Okay, there is a no entries of the list, you can see. So I don't know my IP address, so I type my computer name. This is a SAP my computer name, and you can see there is a no entries in the list. Okay, so if here is a proof of the name, you can see I will show you. You can see this is the host name and this is my computer name, SAP. Okay, so let's go towards our next command, that is a net user. What is a net user and how we will execute this? Let's see. So this command is for the reset your Windows user password without knowing the old password. So friends, firstly I recommend you do not do this command at your home and any others PC. This is only for the educational purpose only. Okay, so I will show you how to execute this program. So first off, we have to type net user. So friends, I again tell you, don't execute this command at your home, because this command is reset your Windows password without knowing the old password. This is the most common net user command which is done by the hackers for cracking the password. Okay, so I will show you how to do it. So you have to type net user, your username, net user. So type here net user user. You have to type here your user name. Okay, you can see username is our username and the password username, and domain username is domain username times. Okay, this is our, you have to type here your username. Okay, I don't tell here my username because I don't know my username also. If you want to execute this, you can type here your username or your PC username. So net user SAP technologies. Okay, you can see our net, this is account, computer config, files, help, group. So friends, I again tell you, don't do your on your PC or another PC. This is the mostly and common use This command is mostly and commonly used by the hackers for cracking the password. Okay, I will tell you the next. This is change your password with your PC username and press the enter. Now type your new password. Okay, this is change your username and the PC name. So when you enter this, then you have to type your new password. Okay, so then our next program is iExplorer. This is our new command. Okay, as we all know, hackers often try to execute some apps such as the web browsers. So hackers use the iExplorer option to execute these web pages. For example, if you enter the code IP Explorer, that I tell you, iExplorer, RER, that is what is the spelling? IEXEXPLORE. Okay, this is the our command to execute the apps such as web browsers. These are the mostly used by the hackers to use and execute the web pages. So we execute the IP Explorer www.google.com. This file is not recognized. Why? Because I am not connected with my internet. Okay, so I will connect my internet. Connect. Okay, so you can see I am connected with my internet. I explore, then www.google.com. Okay, you can see this is not done on the my PC because my PC I'm not enable my NetBIOS. Okay, so if you enable your NetBIOS, you can see the result of this. Okay, on the command prompt it will open the URL in the Internet Explorer. Not only this, but you can even use the code Explorer. You can use the code Explorer and you have to type your IP address. That is what is my IP? So you have to find your IP config. Okay, so this is my IP address. Okay, so you can see I find my IP address by typing IP config. So you can see this is a IPv4 address. That means this is our IP address. So now we what do IEXEXPLORE and type your IP address, that is 192.168.43.42. Then type this IP is not execute because what? Because I typed the wrong code. You can see iExplore 192.168.4342.43.42. This is also not done because I disable my NetBIOS, so that's why it is not in use. So if you want to find the sites on any particular IP address, so this command you can use in the multiple way by you, and this is also used by the hackers. So you can see when we type ipconfig, then we got the 192, means this is my IP address, you got the different one. And if you type your IP explore then you got the related search. If you try iExplore www.google.com, if you enable your NetBIOS, then you got the IP of that website or that IP address, and you can execute your apps such as web browsers and others. Okay, so then our next is get Mac. This is a very interesting command. Okay, so get MAC commands are mostly used to get the MAC address. As we all know, MAC address are assigned by the manufacturer and the store on the hardware with each network connected to the adapter. You get the separated MAC address for the instance your Ethernet Wi-Fi will have to separate the MAC address. So get MAC command used for the fetch the MAC address stored in the device hardware. So you can see I type the get MAC. You can see this is my the physical address and this is my the transport name. You can see this is MAC address, this is media disconnected. So as I tell you, my media is I'm not enable my net BIOS. So you can see you can see here my media is disconnected, and also my this Hi Explorer www.google.com is also not run, and also my where is that also my IP address Explorer IP address is also not run. So if you want to execute this all programs properly and regularly, to you need to enable your net BIOS that I mentioned in my previous video, how to enable the net BIOS. So see that video and enable your net BIOS properly and use this trick at your home. And you can see I type my new command, that is a get MAC. So I got my physical and the transport name and the MAC address. So you can see you can see here is the media disconnected because of what? Because I am not enable my net BIOS. So that's why you media is disconnected, and this is my MAC address. This is a device TCPIA. This is the expanded. Okay, so friends, hope you understand. Hope you understand all of this concept in details. If you have any queries about this or any other, please comment me in the comment section and also tell me how is my video, and don't forget to like and subscribe the channel and hit the bell icon to get the first notification of my videos. And friends, my upcoming video is on the net BIOS. Okay, many of people don't know about the net BIOS, how to enable and disable the net BIOS, how to use the net BIOS, what are the net BIOS, where we can use the net BIOS. So you got this all and every information in my the upcoming video. So for that video, please subscribe my channel and hit the bell icon to get the first notification, and stay tuned for this video. Thank you.